I wouldn't like I said, I want to make this real informal, so just ask questions as you see fit. I don't make this real long either. We do a lot of different things, but we do a lot of voice, data, and security. Um, we so I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Real Links. Real Links was around for about 14 years. They were an internet and voice provider. Real Links got bought out as of May 31st of this year. So June 1st, I was at Real Links for 12 years, started HyperCore on June 1st. Basically, it's a Real Links 2.0. We are a managed voice, data, and security company nationwide. Everything we do is managed. We work with about 70 different providers on a wholesale level. So with that, our kind of motto is to bring enterprise level support to basically anybody, whether it's small, medium business to enterprise customers. We'll be on a call with a tattoo parlor one second and SAIC or Lockheed Martin the very next. So we really try to bring that very personal level support to everybody. I'm located in Austin, Texas. We have 2 different NOCs. One is in Costa Rica and one is in Dallas. The founders of HyperCore, myself and the 3 others, we all were at Real Links for 10 plus years. We all were in charge of our respective departments, engineering, operations, finance, and sales. So together, we've all been together 50 plus years, just working together as a team. A couple of things that we add to the table: 24/7 proactive monitoring, support. And I'll kind of get into this a little bit later, but we have SLA. We basically do anything and everything you can look for voice or data services. DSL, cable, T1s, MPLS, point-to-point, gig circuits. If you need something that's flexible and you need something outside the box, we're the ones to turn to. Dan's asked for quotes for middle of nowhere Indiana, and I can go find a fiber provider in literally middle of nowhere. If you have relationships that you need to create with a carrier that you can't find, I'll go create those relationships for you. It's all on a wholesale level as well. So we do all the billing, the support, the provisioning, we do it all. So it's not dealing with the actual carrier itself. We're also, because we're a wholesale, it's not retail. Our pricing is completely different from channel, it's completely different from retail. I can give you the same XO quote that somebody else gives you. It's going to be completely different priced, because we make our own margins to make sure that we're above water, we pays for our support and everything else. Voice services, everybody knows how to sell voice and data and everything else. We use a NetSapient switch, so it's not BroadSoft. It's analog handoff, PRI, SIP flavors. So we have all different kinds of SIP. Probably one of the things we sell the most are PRI, so 23 SIP trunks, analog with a PRI handoff Adtran for $230 a month. 23, if you just need straight SIP, 23 channels for $180 a month. So we sell quite a bit of that. Hosted, it's pretty versatile. Everybody has the same product. I won't go into that. A couple different things on our voice though. We do use a NetSapient switch, so it's not the standard BroadSoft that a lot of other companies use. Still has a lot of the same features and functionality, including call center features, call recording, stuff like that. It's just a lot easier to manage as an end user. Also, all of our voice has automatic failover, so during the provisioning process for SIP trunks, whether it's analog, PRI, et cetera, we get a designated DID ahead of time. Any kind of failover happens, it automatically gets rerouted to the other PBX, whether it's electricity failure. For whatever reason, the PBX doesn't register to our switch, it automatically fails over to the other predestined DID. One thing that we also do is a call path model for hosted voice. So if you have a user that's 40 seats, we can break it out into call paths, 10 call paths for all 40, give a small cost per seat. The pricing works out a whole lot better. We use that. A lot of times we're competing against price only. Project manager, one thing also that differentiates us is that we have one project manager that does the entire thing from start to finish. So the same person that takes the contract is the same person that handles the LOA, the same person that does the call flow, is the same person that does the test and turn up. It's not a group of people sitting around saying, I'm done with the LOA, next person does call flow, next person. So this one project manager knows all the pain points, knows the goals. They know exactly where you're trying to get to. They ultimately become your customer's best friend by the end of the project. For internet, this is what we're really good at. We have 60 plus carriers. I think we're up to about 75 carriers now in our back pocket. Anything from light tower, light path, tower cloud, tower light, light tower, whoever else light towers, paths are in the name, we have them. We have Southern Light, which is I-10 corridor. We have whoever else. I have a list of carriers coming up next, but we have really, really good rates with these carriers for the most part. If you find carriers that you just run into constantly and you just can't get access to their network, let me know. It's, like I said, we're really good at doing that. Every single circuit we provide, whether it's DSL, whether it's coax or GigE, we provide managed routers for. So every 30 seconds, we're pinging these routers, and if we don't get a response, we call the customer proactively. So if a DSL circuit that goes down at 3 a.m., we're calling the customer to let them know that they're down. Coax, we have cable pretty much covering the whole country. There's a few cable providers we don't have, but we have it, and it's all flat rate pricing as well. So my TWC pricing in Dallas is the same as it is in North Carolina, as it is in New York. Comcast is the same way. So flat rate pricing for all coax circuits. Same SLA across the board as well. So whether I'm selling a Zayo circuit or an AT&T or level 3, it's the same SLA. 24/7 monitoring, BGP, multi-carrier. I'll leave it at that. Here's a list of carriers. I know you probably can't see a whole lot of those, but I can send these out also as PDF, just as a blanket. There's a lot of them in there. And this doesn't include all of them either, so there's a lot of them that's actually missing off this list.
So if like someone comes across an opportunity in mom and pop cable company in like North Carolina, you may be able to service that customer by getting an agreement with that company?
Correct. We either already have one or we'll go find one to find the agreement somehow. It's like Palmetto Net, the Carolinas, and Spirit and all that. We have that now. So.
Okay, cool.
You do any international?
Yeah, we have international. So we work with Telstra, China Telecom, and then we have we probably about 4 different Canadian companies as well. There's other international companies also, but Telstra is probably the one we use the most.
What's your typical customer size?
It ranges from a tattoo parlor one second to Lockheed Martin the next. There's not a niche that we fall into. We provide two SIP trunks to someone, or we'll provide free SIP trunks, but 6 million minutes to another person. So. We do have flat rate pricing with AT&T also. We do our best to beat ACC and AT&T direct. Any of the 22 states that ACC or AT&T are in, that's pretty much our flat rate pricing. 10 meg, 635, 689, 865, etc. Free installations, free QoS, free routers, proactive monitoring. It's all included on there. And then on Zayo, we're really proud of this contract we negotiated. 100 megs, any lit building in the country for $735 a month. And that includes the managed router, that includes the proactive monitoring, everything. We also have a Fortinet as a managed security device, premise-based, multi-threat management, does all the normal virus protection, malware, etc. One of the things that we really pitch it for is content filtering. Block Facebook for everybody except for the CEO. Give Facebook to everybody for 1 hour a day. You can make it negotiable. Super robust. Basically, it's who, what, where, and how much, and it's completely managed by us. So if someone wants to call in every other day and change their credentials, we'll do it for them. Other stuff we have a lot of call center applications, LAN deployment, help desk. One thing that's on the horizon is everybody's been real big into Cradle Points lately. Problem with Cradle Points is they're $500 for the device. We're about to come out with a device that will deploy with most of our circuits. It's just going to be an extra $20 a month, no upfront cost, and so it'll automatically have the 4G LTE failover included. So that should be really huge for us.
You're going to include that with the circuit, so if they buy 10 meg, then $20 extra gets them a failover?
Exactly. VPN, managed routers, multi-site E-rate, we have it all.
That backup 4G, is that for coax and all that?
Yeah, it'll be.
Even down?
Yeah, that should. We're just finishing up the engineering on that, but that should probably be out probably by the end of this month.
Is that available to stay on the phone?
It will be, yes, sir.
Sorry?
It will be, yes, sir. Couple of things that make us a little bit unique from everybody else also is that we provide 100% pass-through for all anything you mark up over the price provided. When I say that, it means like Zayo circuits. I have one partner that they sell 3 Zayo circuits every single month for $9.99. That's all they do. That's all they try to do. Because we pay on that $7.39, they charge $9.99 every single time. We pay the commission on that $7.35. The rest of that $260 gets passed through to them every single month. So keep that in mind. You know your customers, you know what they're paying, you know what they want to pay. You can definitely make your money on that way. We also do that proactive monitoring again, even on coax and DSL circuits. All the different carriers. We're really good at if you give us a list of 300 sites, we can give you one bill, one support, one point of contact for the entire project. One thing about our supports, our main NOC is in Costa Rica. They're all actual HyperCore employees. They're not outsourced. Every single person is CCNA certified or higher. It's all one flat tier support also. So whoever answers the phone can fix the problem. It's not press 1 for voice, 2 for data, get escalated up the list. It's whoever answers it can fix any of the issues. And that's it. So, questions, thoughts? Yes, sir.
For the smaller customer, what are you doing before so no pressure cost?
We don't offer pots. We're actually getting them from TCG as we need them. We don't offer pots. So depending on what the situation is, we either go through TCG or we get like an e-fax or something like that, depending on what they're actually being used for.
When you say free installation, what's the asterisk at the bottom of the page?
I mean, unless there's, most of the time you don't have, I mean, there's not going to be any kind of construction costs after the fact. Obviously, there always could be depending on the location, and I think Dan and I were working on one yesterday, middle of nowhere, Louisiana. I can provide pricing on it, but there's a good chance based on looking at fiber maps, there's nothing near there. And I have a team of people that, will, like you said, we'll try to turn your quotes around within 30 minutes to an hour at the most, almost every single time. Yes, sir.
With regards to the posted, what's your pricing on a
It's $22 right now, per 22 per seat. And then we have the managed phones, depending on which phone it is, anywhere from $3. Or actually, we have some free phones right now as well. Free phones all the way up to $9 a phone.
Which phone?
The Telecom VVX series, I can definitely try. We set our own margin, so we have our set pricing that we know we want to be at just based on paying our bills, et cetera. And that's why we also offer the pass-through, is we know what our margins need to be. For a solution where it's both voice and data, we can definitely try to do our best to match that pricing. And I have actual set flat rate pricing for all the cable companies also, so that can get sent out to everybody.